He's one of Milwaukee's most prominent restaurant owners.
But Joe Bartolatta's dreams almost came to an end because of health issues.
Courtney Garish has more on his illness and how we can all learn from his battle.
Joe Bartolatta loves what he does. It defines him, but he almost had to give up his passion a few years ago. Instead, Joe did what many Americans don't. He got a second opinion, and it saved his life.
So what do we got going today?
They're getting ready for the lunch rush at Harbor House.
It's gonna smell great.
Owner Joe Bartolatta pays attention to every detail. Running a total of 16 restaurants is not easy, and there's no time to be sick.
So we got portobellos today?
But up until about 2 years ago, Joe was very sick.
I felt lousy. I was turning ash. I didn't look or feel good at all.
Diabetic since his early 20s, the disease and Joe's lifestyle were catching up to him. He started having kidney trouble.
That's the first, holy cow, this is real, you know.
Joe talked to his doctors about a transplant.
They basically looked at me and said that I would not be a good candidate. It was like a death sentence.
Worried about his quality of life and ability to run his business, Joe went looking for a second opinion, something more than a third of adults in the U.S. don't do.
And the last thing Joe wanted to do was to be on dialysis.
He found a lifeline with Aurora cardiologist Bijoy Candaria. Joe's overall health complicated things, but Dr. Candaria and a team of doctors determined Joe could have that transplant if he made some drastic changes.
He and I shook hands. I said, Joe, if I'm going to be your doctor, you're going to follow everything that I say.
And he did. Joe lost weight, started to exercise, watched his blood pressure.
Every group has ideas that say, you know, that this is what should be done. And sometimes another group comes up with a different approach.
And Joe will tell you that saved his life.
Carrot. Healthy.
Joe had his transplant 2 years ago, February. His new kidney donated by his brother-in-law.
I'm bopping around. I've opened a couple more restaurants. You know, we're still building our company.
And Joe is excited about the future again.
The gift of the kidney in St. Luke's was, you know, second chance at life.
Joe did gain some of his weight back after the surgery from anti-rejection steroids. His goal is to lose another 40 pounds. Courtney Garish, today's TMJ4.
Good to see he's doing well. Thank you, Courtney. Aurora has a second opinion team that helps patients find the right doctor if they're looking for another medical opinion. We put more information on our website.